All right, hello YouTube. Thanks very much for tuning in. We are now in week 9 of the quarantine sessions. Thanks very much for tuning in today. We're gonna start things off with Baltimore. Get things started off. TV shows you an illusion. There's a darker side of town. I tremble at the thought of being next in line as the higher powers pound. The lucky ones sweat out the city jail. The others blaze a rosewood, brown and blood red trail. Baltimore, can you hear your children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. J-Hill van skids through these poor man's streets. We just let them have their fun. His hands are tied, his body's loose against this floor and walls. That'll teach him not to run. Head to Great Bar and he's gone. Blue skies turn to gray as his soul passes on. Baltimore, can you hear your children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. These martyrs leave their sidewalks wounded and stained. It's up to us to summon down the cleansing rain. The name's a staple to our chest. We won't stop till they can rest. Baltimore, can you hear your children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Baltimore, can you hear your country crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. Revolution pass through Baltimore. All right, thanks again. Let me come back here for a moment. I forgot to share that we are live right now. So let's go over to Facebook for a second. Share it onto the page. Let's see. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, we got it now. Hello, Keith. Thanks for joining us today. We just finished with our first song in case you just joined us. We're gonna keep things going. Right now, we're gonna play Fixin' for a Broken Heart next. fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Walking down the street, bent in his way, sweet nothings in your ear, and you'll follow everywhere he'll lead. Listening to him, try to convey. He says everything you want, but does he give you everything you need? You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Money, comfort, glory, acclaim, but there's more to life than being just another rich man's bride. A pawn on the board of his power game, just a passenger on a twisted roller coaster ride. You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Do you know what you get between these old forgotten lines? Are you sure it's the truth? 'Cause the truth hurts sometimes. You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he likes your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Yeah, you're fixing for a broken heart. Come on, let me fix your broken heart. All right, well, thanks again for joining us today. Billy Coyle, thanks for joining us. Now, which Billy Coyle is that? I know two. One of them is my brother-in-law, the other is an industry guy. Or it could be neither. I don't know. But regardless, thanks for tuning in. I do have a theme for this week's live streams. I decided to make the theme for this week Mother's Choice for Mother's Day, which was yesterday. So I asked my mom earlier today what songs she would like me to play for today's live stream. And one of the first ones she requested was this one. This is The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still the man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. La la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. Asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. It's just to come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. Then I'm laying out in my winter clothes, wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, leading me, going home. La 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 la. La 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 la. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. All right. Almost tripped on my other guitar there for a second. I apologize for that. Oh, hello, Kelly. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Keep the show rolling with another song that my mom requested. This is a James Taylor tune. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Well, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. but I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line that talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. I thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. I thought I'd see you, fire and rain now. La 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 la. All right, well, thanks again. I'm gonna switch guitars over for just a second, and we'll continue with a few more original songs coming up. All right. I see you dancing there, but there's tension in your stare, as if the world is disturbing your peace, as if there's something deep inside you try so hard to hide, leaves you aching to find your sweet release. Just come with me, and I'll show you a place where the wind flows free. Let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace of breathing in. And so we begin in the corner of your home little room. It's like roses in bloom, breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Just take a seat with me, let it run free. There is no shame, feel the tension ooze away. I still want you by my side. It makes you feel alive. Feel the fragrance of creation as you stay. It's a love so fine, but now just let it flow from your depths into mine. I let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we begin in the corner of your own little room. It's like roses in bloom. I breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Once you're satisfied, just return to the dancing to the soundtrack of your life. But so you know, if the tension ever grows, then come back here to find me and let the wind blow. Let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we begin in the corner of your own little room. It's like roses in bloom. I breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. All right, thanks again. All right, this next song is also from my first record. That song was called Wind Song, by the way. This next one's called Chasing Her Dream. She takes her pose at the supermarket, where she's been working since her high school years. Time goes slowly as the patrons come and go by. The constant tone ringing in her ears. Late at night in the darkness of her childhood, after she closes the store, she lies awake with her wings tucked into her blanket, wondering if there's more. She's chasing her dream, wherever it may go, whatever it may be. She's chasing her dream. Heaven only knows to what it will lead. She's chasing her dream. She's chasing her dream. She packs her bags and she takes off running. Her goal is the California sun. She meets up with some old friends who have somehow ended up there too. And they all know what she had done. Late at night she takes her little Jackie by the hand. He says she'll be okay. She can't see past the smirk that is her own reflection. She drowns the pain away. She's chasing her dream, wherever it may go, whatever it may be. She's chasing her dream. Heaven only knows to what it will lead. Oh, his eye is on her as she spins money doesn't stop her as she lays her weary soul down. She lays her weary soul down. In the coolness of a Texas winter, her face holds a mortal stare. She always said she would find herself or die trying. No, no, but it doesn't end there. 'Cause late at night as the rain pounds on my window under the city lights, a little bird spreads her wings for the first time. A sparrow takes her flight. She's chasing her dream wherever it may go, whatever it may be. She's chasing her dream. Heaven only knows to what it will lead. She's chasing her dream. Chasing her dream. She's chasing her dream. All right, thanks again. I can't sleep tonight. There's 1,000 fireflies. Tomorrow fears it might. Glowing yellow stain my eyes. It occurs to me, more so than I wish to say, the pain of which I sing, built up longer than today. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. I work through the day. In the moment I ignore, I collect my pay, but I won't return for more. With my inner strife on this filter system too, I can't live my life at a wall I can't break through. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the tonight here I lay. When the moon is new, or the cover clouds might stay, that's when I must escape. There's only so much I can take. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, and tonight here I lay. But I can't move tonight. All right, thanks again. Thanks a lot, Keith. I'm glad you're enjoying it. From your car, okay, as you're driving. All right. I'm just hoping you're not driving while commenting and that you have unlimited data. That's what I can say to that one. But thanks a lot, Keith. Thanks for tuning in. All right, I'm going to do a rare cut right now. This song is called Fun and Games. It's a song I wrote with a friend of mine named Robert Walden, who lives out in San Diego. And he used to be a guidance counselor in New Jersey. And we wrote this song about an experience he had with one of his students. Again, this is called Fun and Games. You can live a lifetime only in a moment. Hit the brakes at 17. When the choices that you make and the chances that you take split your life apart at the seams. Ever since that day I hide my past away so I never have to see it again. The peak of my despair and the pictures and the beer that we shared and a life contained. It was all fun and games until the light turned black in the middle of the day. It was all fun and games until the drunken answers just got in the way. It was all fun and games till the ice called out his name. Slipping in the snow and we're sliding off the road and we're driving towards a tower tree. I look off to my right, the blood has left his eyes and a last stop sobriety. Time is standing still, he's flying off the hill. I can feel my life closing in. I wake up with the sun, they tell me he was gone and I'm never gonna see him again. It was all fun and games till the light turned black in the middle of the day. It was all fun and games until the drunken answers just got in the way. It was all fun and games till the ice called out his name. Too many words left unsaid. Too many feelings invade my head. 7 willow trees standing wilted and weak after 7 years gone by. This burden drags me down like a chained up angry hound. It drains the strength I need to cry. Now this basement is my home, trapped inside my broken soul. I see no future and no hope. I wish it wasn't him, but I'm glad it wasn't me. That's why the guilt surrounds me so. That's why the guilt surrounds me so. It was all fun and games until the light turned black in the middle of the day. It was all fun and games until the drunken answers just got in the way. It was all fun and games until the light turned black in the middle of the day. It was all fun and games until the drunken answers just got in the way. It was all fun and games till the ice called out his name. It was all fun and games till the ice called out his name. All right, thanks again. And again, that song's not new. It was recorded for the Breathe sessions, but I never released it. I'm gonna see if I can. Find the original file for that song and put it up on my Patreon page. By the way, if you want to be an ongoing supporter for me during this time of no shows, you can go up to my Patreon page right up here, patreon.com/Kyle Hancherek. God, I can't even pronounce my own name right now. And you can become a member for as little as $1 a month. I'm always putting up some new stuff up there, and keeping you guys updated about goings on. Not that there's much going on right now. It's just pretty much these streams for the most part. Here's a newer song that I'm working on for an upcoming album. This is called Build This City. And Patterson on the bread box line, he lost his home on his own dime. She rules the bright light serenade with a child at her promenade. A theater man in the tightest jeans, a husband sick in bed asleep. From the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. Innocence with charcoal skin, his brother shot by a blue man's tin. A mother trapped in a textile mill risks her hand for her mouths to fill. Concrete towers proud and tall, how many iron workers fall. From the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. We used to be a solemn land, planted firmly in the sand, where shots were called our conscience hid. Wake up to see just what they did. They ripped apart the prophet's tongue, and the murderer is free to run. The gambler hits the slope in stride, climbing up to the money's high. The working man has a beggar's kiss. God knows we are better than this. So from the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. 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 All right, I'm going to switch gears now. I'm going to be back to the Mother's Requests theme of today's show. Again, in case you weren't here, because it was Mother's Day, I asked my mother what song she would like to hear for today's live stream. So I took a couple of her requests and put it into today's set list. And we're going to continue moving on. I did two of the requests earlier. I did Boxer by Simon & Garfunkel and Fire and Rain by James Taylor. And now, I'm going to move forward with this one here. Screen door slams, Mary's dress waves. Like a vision she dances across the porch as the radio plays. Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, that's me and I want you only. Don't turn me home again, I just can't face myself alone again. Don't run back inside, darling, you know just what I'm here for. So you're scared and you're thinking that maybe we ain't that young anymore. Well, show a little faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're alright. Oh, and that's alright with me. You can hide beneath your covers and study your pain. Make crosses from your lovers, throw roses in the rain. Waste your summer praying in vain for the Savior to rise from these streets. Oh, I'm no hero that's understood. All the redemption I could offer, girl, is beneath this dirty hood. With a chance to make it good somehow. Hey, what else can we do now? Except roll down the window and let the wind blow back your hair. Well, the night's busting open, these two lanes will take us anywhere. We got one last chance to make it real. They're trading these wings on some wheels. Climbing back, heaven's waiting out on the tracks. And it's, oh, come take my hand. We're riding out tonight to case the promised land. Oh, Thunder Road, oh, Thunder Road. Hey, it's lying out there like a killer in the sun. Hey, I know it's late, but we can make it we run. Whoa, Thunder Road, sit tight, take home, Thunder Road. Well, I got this guitar, and I learned how to make it talk. My car's out back if you're ready to take that long walk. From your front porch to my front seat, the door's open, but the ride ain't free. Well, I know you're lonely for words that I ain't spoken. Tonight we'll be free, all the promises will be broken. There were ghosts in the eyes of all the boys you sent away. They haunt this dusty beach road in the skeleton frames of burned out Chevrolets. They scream your name at night in the street. Your graduation gown lies in rags at their feet. And in the lonely cool before dawn, you hear their engines roaring on. When you get to the porch, they're gone on the wind. So Mary, climb in. It's a town full of losers, and I'm pulling out of here to win. All right, thanks again. That was Thunder Road by Bruce Springsteen. That's another song that my mom requested. Can I keep going with it? I'm going to bring up an original song that was requested. Let's do it the other way. Well, I hope you guys are doing well, considering these times right now. This song is called Lucky Man. A white wedding dress, all beauty and no mess. She says the magic words. She takes you by the hand. There's joy in her eyes again as she looks into yours. From a distance I can see, though I wish the man was me, but you're the lucky man, that you can call her yours. You're the lucky man, to carry her through the door. You're the lucky man, to have the love I wish I could possess. I do confess, but you're the lucky man. Long ago, or so it seems, she was the woman of my dreams. beautiful and kind. My dreams were wasted in the end. We never became more than friends. Didn't have the guts to try. So fate never gave me a chance. So with you tonight she'll dance, 'cause you're the lucky man to glide her across the floor. You're the lucky man to kiss her in the morning. You're the lucky man to tell her that you love her every day. Or so I pray, 'cause you're the lucky man. When you kiss your bride, the puzzle pieces fall into place. But before you can turn around, I've already left the church with a smile on my face. You're the lucky man. I won't disturb your home. You're the lucky man. I'll be okay on my own. You're the lucky man. Just treat her right and tell her how you feel, 'cause this is real. You're the lucky man that you can call her yours. You're the lucky man to carry her through the door. You're the lucky man to have the love I wish I could possess. I do confess, but you're the lucky man. You're the lucky man. All right. Well, thanks again. That was Lucky Man. Glad you enjoyed it. What's that from Keith? Thunder Road. We've arrived at our destination. That's good. It's good. Good to know you're driving safe, man. All right. Moving on now to another rare cut. This was another song that was recorded for the Breathe sessions back in 2018, but it never saw the light of day. At least not on a record. I did perform it a few times back then, but I left it behind a little bit to because it kind of fell out of relevance pretty quickly over time. But not long after I wrote it, but it's relevant again, and you decide on what it's on, because I don't want to be preachy. At least not here. This is called The Finish Line. The money gives the orders high, officials blind and pockets lined. They either don't see or they just don't care. Everybody knows their names. They run the race on that alone. The light turns green and they're halfway there. They pick the winner, 'cause nobody else really matters here. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race. We're here to run beyond the tape. Then we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. The gears begin to grind just past the finish line. once the celebration ends, the trophy's handed to the strong. Litter lines the decrepit streets, but that is where the work begins. Heroes work behind the scenes. Sweepers line as the cameras flee. Don't give the trouble of saying we don't really matter here. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race we're here to run. Beyond the tape that we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind just past the finish line. We are the cleaners, the drivers, sweet sweepers who clean up the guns. We are the rebels, the fighters, crusaders and fathers and mothers, daughters and sons. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race. To run beyond the tape that we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. The gears begin to grind just past the finish line. All right, so that was called The Finish Line. Again, that one has not been released either, but I might be releasing it in the future on my Patreon page, same as Fun and Games. Now, I'm going to do two more songs for you. One was a request. The other is my usual closing song. So, bringing it up again. This is a Bob Dylan tune. It's an old favorite of mine. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth. See the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous. Stand upright and be strong. And may you stay forever young. hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. All right, well, thanks again. Thanks again very much to everybody for coming out and sticking around. Hope you enjoyed the show. Once again, in case you're new here, my name is Kyle Hancharik. You can find me on Facebook as well at Facebook/Kyle Hancharik Music, where I do regular live streams over there as well as on YouTube. The next one I'll be doing on my Facebook page will be at 5:30 on Thursday, which is has been the regular thing during this period of time. You can also find me on my Patreon page, Patreon/Kyle Hancharik, and you can also leave a one-time donation or tip over to my PayPal page right here. I hope you enjoyed this show. We'll be streaming live again here on YouTube on Sunday. This next coming Sunday afternoon. I think that's at 3:30 as well as today. Let me take a look here. Yeah, 3:30 on Sunday. We'll be back live on YouTube again, and again on Facebook at 5:30 on Thursday. All of this is Eastern Time. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to close out with this one. This is called How You Say Goodbye. And I hope I'll see you next time. The bass is unloaded. I bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded. No room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through this stadium ensures. The temple is floating. The cheers sound much too good. The backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances with a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes in a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. And that, my friends, is how you say goodbye. So many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. The fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. And that, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I've struck out way more times than you can fit in this old room. But as I turn to leave, I find a strength I'll never tell. So I'm climbing up the down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight. The swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long night drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I said goodbye. Well, thank you very, very, very much for tuning in, sticking around. Hope you enjoyed the show. Once again, we'll be back here again on Sunday at 3:30, and on Facebook this coming Thursday at 5:30. Hoping you join me for both of those. And one thing to celebrate for those of you who regularly watch these streams, there was very, very little bit rate drop today. It's become a standard on these live streams that I have a few technical hiccups during the show, specifically with the video quality. But things were very, very good today, all the way up until the end. As a matter of fact, let me take a look here at the tech stats here on my streaming software. We only lost 411 frames, which equates to, I gotta make some calculations on this one. Let's see, 411 frames divided by 30 frames per second. We only lost just under 14 seconds of stream today, which is a new record for us on the quarantine sessions this year. That feels great. That means the steps that I'm taking to keep things steady are starting to pay off. So I hope that continues. And thanks again very much for everybody who tuned in. Thanks to everybody who commented. Keith, Billy, Kelly, thank you guys so much for tuning in. But now it's time for me to tune out and get ready for the next live stream, which will be on Thursday, Facebook at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Peace and love, you guys.